Hello everybody, my name is Jeffrey, and in this tutorial we are going to create a separate class for our window so that we can do things like closing our window and rendering our the things we draw onto our window. So we're going to start off by creating a window class. So create your window class, create it in a new package called graphics, and just create your window class. Now we're going to start off by creating a constructor for our window, so public window, and we're going to take in an integer for the width, an integer for the height, and a string for the title. Okay, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to recreate this method in our window class. So glfw create window, and we're going to pass in the width, the height, the title, and those two null variables. So we'll just import everything. So import static org.lightweightjavagamelibrary.glfw capitalized.star, and then we're going to import memory util. So import static org.lightweightjavagamelibrary.system.memory util.star. Okay, and those are all our imports for now. Now if you hover over your window, your create window method, you'll see that the window returns a long variable, as you can see over here. That long variable is a handle for to change things about our window, like the title, the width, the height. We can close it with that handle and do all kinds of stuff with it. So we're going to save that long variable in our class, so private long window, and just set the long variable equal to that method we just created. Now we can also set some preferences for our window, like if we want it to be visible, resizable, decorated, focused, etc. So we're going to do that now. So just type, before you create your window, glfw default window hints, and that's going to load in the default properties and preferences. And now type glfw window window hint, and this method is going to take in two variables. The first one will be an enum, which will say something about what preference you want to change. And the second one is the value of the preference. So the first one we're going to do is glfw resizable. We don't want our window to be resizable because that just creates a lot of problems. So yeah. As you can see, I typed in gl false over here, and this gl false comes from the gl11 class. We'll have to import that as well, just like these null variables, so we're going to do that now. Import static org.lightweightjavagamelibrary.opengl.gl11.star, and that's it. Now copy this line of code about 4 times, so copy and paste. And the second thing preference we're going to change is the visible preference. So visible, and we'll want our window to be visible by default, so true. Next one, decorated. Now I'm going to open this calculator, and as you can see, around this calculator there's a nice border, and the calculator has a title and these 3 buttons. That's basically if your window is decorated. If it is not decorated, your window won't have this nice border, won't have title, and these buttons also won't appear. So we're going to set that one to true because we do want that. And the final preference we're going to change is focused, and we're going to set that one to true because we want to be able to handle input right from the starting. So yeah. Now what we're going to do is we're going to set the default position of our window, and in order to do that we're going to get a byte buffer and we're going to call it byte buffer vid mode. It's a video mode, and it represents some properties about your primary monitor. So we're going to create the byte buffer. So byte buffer vid mode equals glfw get video mode, and we're going to give it the glfw get primary monitor. Import the byte buffer. Now we're going to set the x position of our window, so int x, and we're going to set it equal to glfw vid mode dot width. So we're going to get the width of our screen, and we're going to subtract it by the width of our window and divide it by 2 so that it will be centered. And we're going to do the same for the y. So y, this will be the y. We're going to height, not capitalized, height, copy it and paste. So, and the final thing is we're going to actually set the position of our window. So glfw set window position. We're going to set the window, the position of our window, and we're going to give it the x value of x and the y value of y. And that's it for the constructor. The final thing we're going to do is create some methods to basically create some methods. So first of all, we're going to create some methods for a method for destroying our window. So public void dispose, and we're going to type glfw destroy window. Now we're going to type create 2 methods for hiding and showing our window. So we're essentially changing the visibility of our window. So public void hide glfw hide window. The next one, public void show, and as you might already have guessed, glfw show window. Yes. The next one, set title, public void set title, and we're going to take in a string title, and then we're going to type glfw set window title, and we're going to change the title of the window, and we're going to change the title to title. This variable title. Okay. 2 final methods. The first one being a render method. We won't be using this right now, but for now we'll type it here. So render, and just type glfw swap buffers of window. Yes. And the final method, public boolean should close, and this one will return true if someone clicked this red cross over here. So if glfw window should close and we're going to give it window, and if it equals gl false, we're going to return false, and otherwise we're going to return true. And that's it. That's your window class, at least for right now. Now we're going to use that in our main method. So window equals new window, and we're going to give it the width, height and title again. So 1280 by 720, and the title is going to be title. Import the window class, and after we've done our while loop, just type window dot dispose. And one neat little thing we can do right now is we can remove this time and just while true, so this is going to go on forever unless we break the method. and we're going to type if window dot should close break. And before that, you'll need to type, this is actually a method which is necessary, glfw pull events, and that will just check if someone clicked the X button. And that's it. Now you have a window, and you can click this button. That's it. So that was it for this tutorial. I hope I see you in the next one. Bye.